How much would it cost to build an army like the Roman Empire today? When people think of the Roman Empire, they imagine legions marching in perfect formation, iron discipline, shining armor, and the unstoppable eagle standards. But today, let's forget the glory for a moment and ask a much more uncomfortable question. If we tried to build an army like Rome's today, how much would it actually cost? Not in legend, not in movies, in real money. Because Rome didn't conquer the world with bravery alone. It conquered it with budgets, logistics, salaries, and supply chains. And if Rome had failed to pay for its army, it would never have become Rome. Step 1. How big was the Roman army? At its peak, around the 2nd century AD, Rome maintained roughly 400,000 to 450,000 soldiers. That includes legionaries, auxiliary troops, cavalry, border forces. This was not a temporary wartime force. This was a permanent professional army, stationed across 3 continents, every single day of the year. So already we're not talking about a medieval militia. We're talking about something closer to a modern standing army. Step 2. Soldier salaries. Ancient pay, modern reality. A Roman legionary earned about 225 denarii per year during the early empire, later increased to around 300 denarii. Historians estimate this was roughly the income of a skilled laborer. Not luxury, but stable. Now let's translate that into modern terms. If we conservatively equate a Roman legionary to a modern professional soldier, we're looking at $35,000 to $45,000 per year, minimum, not including bonuses, pensions, or benefits. Let's be cautious and say $40,000 per soldier. Now multiply that by 400,000 soldiers. That's $16 billion per year, just in base salaries, and we haven't bought a single sword yet. Step 3. Equipment. The hidden monster. Cost. A Roman soldier didn't just need a sword. They needed helmet, body armor, shield, weapons, clothing, camp equipment. And this gear wasn't cheap. It was state-produced, standardized, and frequently replaced. In modern military terms, equipping one soldier can easily cost $15,000 to $25,000 for basic gear. Let's again stay conservative. $15,000 per soldier. That's another $6 billion just to equip the army once. And remember, armor breaks, shields splinter, weapons wear out. Rome constantly replaced equipment, which means ongoing costs, not one-time spending. Step 4. Food. Armies eat before they fight. This is where Rome truly becomes terrifying. Each Roman soldier consumed roughly 1 kilogram of grain per day, plus meat, oil, wine, and salt. That's over 400 tons of food every single day for the army. Now imagine feeding 400,000 people, year-round across Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa. In modern terms, feeding a soldier costs roughly $5,000 to $7,000 per year. Multiply that again, $2 to $3 billion annually just to keep them alive. And if the food supply failed, Rome didn't lose battles. It lost entire provinces. Step 5. Logistics. Rome's secret superweapon. Here's something movies never show. Rome spent enormous amounts of money on roads, forts, ports, supply depots, warehouses. The Roman road network alone stretched over 400,000 kilometers. If a modern state tried to replicate Rome's military infrastructure today, the cost would easily reach $10 to $20 billion per year. Minimum logistics was Rome's true genius, not courage, not tactics, supply. Step 6. Veterans, pensions, and political bribes. Rome didn't just pay soldiers while they served. After 20 to 25 years of service, veterans received land grants, pensions, cash bonuses, failed to deliver these, and armies rebelled. In modern terms, this is equivalent to military pensions, veteran health care, retirement benefits. Add another $5 to $10 billion per year. This is where many emperors collapsed. Not on the battlefield, but in the treasury. So, what's the final number? Let's add it all together conservatively. Salaries, $16 billion. Equipment, $6 billion. Food, $3 billion. Logistics and infrastructure, $10 billion. Veterans and pensions, $7 billion. Total, around $40 to $45 billion per year. And this is a careful estimate. In reality, it could easily exceed $60 billion annually. The brutal truth about Rome. Now here's the part that really matters. Rome didn't pay this with income taxes. It paid it with conquest, plunder, tribute, provincial taxes. Rome needed war to fund the army, and the army to wage war. That loop made Rome unstoppable, until expansion stopped. When conquest slowed, income collapsed, but expenses never did, and that is how empires die. Final thought. So next time someone says, Rome fell because of decadence or morality, remember this instead. Rome fell because even the greatest army in history eventually became too expensive to maintain. Empires don't collapse when they lose battles. They collapse when they can no longer afford to win them.